Take a virtual tour of the Earth's interior. With geologist Dr. The Earth's interior is divided into several distinct layers, each with unique characteristics. The crust, the outermost layer, varies in thickness from 5 to 70 kilometers under our feet. Beneath the crust lies the mantle, a 2,900-kilometer thick layer of hot, viscous rock. At the Earth's center lies the core, a scorching 6,371 kilometers from the surface. The core is split into a solid inner core and a liquid outer core, generating our magnetic field. Understanding the Earth's interior helps us better grasp geological events like earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. See the impact of Cyclone Idai on African elephant habitats in Mozambique, where the storm destroyed critical habitats and displaced wildlife. Cyclone Idai was one of the deadliest cyclones to hit Africa, killing over 1,300 people in 2019. The storm destroyed over 90% of Mozambique's Gorongosa National Park, a critical African elephant habitat. Elephants in the park lost their food sources, shelter, and migration routes due to the cyclone's destruction. Conservation efforts are underway to restore habitats and provide aid to displaced elephants, including food and water drops. The cyclone also affected human settlements, leaving thousands of people without homes or access to basic necessities. Revisit the 2014 Sochi Olympics ice dance competition, where Canadian pair Tessa and Scott Moir were initially edged out by American rivals Merrill Davis and Charlie White. Tessa and Scott Moir were the 2010 Olympic ice dance champions and 2014 favorites. Merrill Davis and Charlie White led after the short dance with a 0.5-point advantage over Virtue and Moir. The free dance scores were identical, but Davis and White won gold with a total score of 195.52. Many experts felt Virtue and Moir's free dance was superior, with more complex footwork and better twizzles. The judging panel included several with ties to the American team, sparking controversy and bias claims. In 2016, Virtue and Moir reclaimed their title at the World Championships, defeating Davis and White. Explore how supernovae forge heavy elements like gold, uranium, and plutonium, essential for life on Earth, and the crucial role they play in the universe's chemical evolution. Supernovae are incredibly powerful explosions that mark the end of a massive star's life cycle. During a supernova, elements like carbon, oxygen, and silicon are forged in intense heat and pressure. Heavier elements like gold, uranium, and plutonium are created through rapid neutron capture, a process known as R-process nucleosynthesis. These heavy elements are essential for life on Earth, with gold used in medicine and uranium powering nuclear reactors. Supernovae disperse these heavy elements throughout the galaxy, enriching the interstellar medium and influencing the formation of new stars and planets. Did you know that dogs can detect lies and deception in humans? Dogs can detect deception in humans due to their ability to read body language and facial expressions. A dog's sense of smell can pick up on the chemical changes that occur in humans when they're lying. Studies show that dogs are more accurate at detecting lies than humans, with an accuracy rate of around 87%. Dogs use contextual cues, such as tone of voice and micro-expressions, to determine if someone is being dishonest. Research suggests that dogs are more likely to detect deception in people they're familiar with, rather than strangers. The ability to detect deception is thought to be an evolutionary adaptation that helped dogs survive in the wild. High-ranking Nazi officials, including SS officers, were among the passengers on the Wilhelm Gustloff. The Wilhelm Gustloff, a German ocean liner, was evacuating civilians and Nazi officials from East Prussia in January 1945. Among the passengers were over 100 high-ranking Nazi officials, including SS officers and party leaders. These officials were fleeing the advancing Soviet Red Army, which was closing in on Berlin. The ship was also carrying a large stash of stolen treasure, including gold, silver, and precious jewels. On the 30th of January 1945, the Wilhelm Gustloff was torpedoed by a Soviet submarine, resulting in one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. The sinking of the Wilhelm Gustloff remains a little-known chapter in World War II history, with many questions still. Robots and machines are being inspired by insects that can lift 50 times their own weight. Insects like ants and beetles can lift 50 times their own body weight, inspiring robotic innovation. The stick insect's unique legs have inspired the development of more agile and adaptable robots. Butterfly wings have led to the creation of more efficient wind turbines and fans. Robo-bees, inspired by honeybees, can pollinate plants and even search for survivors in rubble. Insects' compound eyes have influenced the design of more advanced cameras and sensors. Bio-inspired engineering has the potential to revolutionize industries from healthcare to space exploration. Alexei Posipanov ran 26.2 miles, 42.2 kilometers, backwards in 4 hours and 12 minutes, setting a record for the longest distance run in reverse. Alexei Posipanov set the record for the longest distance run backwards in 2018. He covered a staggering 26.2 miles, equivalent to a full marathon, in reverse. Posipanov achieved this feat in 4 hours and 12 minutes, an impressive time considering the challenge. Running backwards, also known as retro running, requires unique training and technique adjustments. Posipanov had to rely on his sense of hearing and spatial awareness to navigate the course. This record showcases the human body's incredible adaptability and Posipanov's exceptional athleticism. Venture into the Amazon rainforest, where we'll find the mysterious red waters of Brazil's Rio Negro, which gets its distinctive color from the presence of humic acids and tannins. Deep in Brazil's Amazon rainforest lies the mysterious Rio Negro, a river like no other. The Rio Negro gets its distinctive red color from humic acids and tannins in the water. This unique ecosystem is home to over 2,000 species of fish, many found nowhere else. The Rio Negro is a vital habitat for iconic Amazonian wildlife like jaguars and anacondas. The river's dark waters support a rich food chain, from tiny microorganisms to massive caimans. The Rio Negro's remarkable biodiversity makes it a crucial area for conservation efforts worldwide. Honor the bravery of firefighters like Stephen Siller, who rushed to the Twin Towers on 9/11 to save others, and Gary Smiley, who rescued a woman from the 31st floor of the South Tower. On 9/11, 343 firefighters and paramedics lost their lives, the largest loss of emergency responders in U.S. history. Stephen Siller, a firefighter, abandoned his truck and ran through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel to reach the Twin Towers. Gary Smiley, a firefighter, rescued a woman from the 31st floor of the South Tower, despite the danger and chaos. Firefighters climbed up to 80 flights of stairs in the Twin Towers, carrying heavy equipment to reach those trapped. The FDNY responded to the 9/11 attacks with 200 units, making it the largest response in the department's history.